Hey, I am super pumped to bring you an unreserved, non-McAfee, and of course no hype review of Speech Deal. Like you can see, and possibly you've gotten several other mails with other marketers. This is described as a new AI text-to-speech software. Of course, several products out there usually claim to be the first in the market or first ever in the marketplace. But of course, I had to beat my chest to want to dig deep into our speech deal to truly want to satisfy myself that speech deal is truly unique, and of course it is truly what you would need in your everyday activity, and of course it does serve a purpose with which you can use it to make some more money for yourself within the digital industry. And I'm saying this because I'll be talking about speech to you from my own personal experience, like a product creator, and of course we've had several needs to create products which requires us to set up professional video and audio rendition with written scripts, right? So that's from the angle which I'll be making a review to Speech Duo. But before I go ahead with Speech Duo, before I get straight on to the Speech Duo dashboard, I'll straight up to present to you an unequal bonus which I'll be making available to you if you do take action on my recommendation to go for Speech Duo. So this is it. If you do take action on my recommendation to go for Speech Duo, which will be going live in a few hours from you getting to see this review video I've made, I'm granting full access to my next product launch, which will be coming up on December. And this product is called Omnipress. Omnipress, it's an altogether marketing tools that allows you to market across Facebook pages, Facebook Messenger bots, of course, market on Google pages, and put your post across these supported handles. Same across to LinkedIn as well as Twitter, and of course, you could also post to your blog post or right from your Omnipress dashboard. Now, it all starts with you importing your account. Like if you come over to import your account right there, you can of course get to import your account, and it will do import all of your associated Facebook pages. So depending on your choice pages, you could come over here to turn on your bot connection. So once you enable your bot connection, it shows that that page is now ready for you to set up a bot campaign to it, and this is successful. So once you set up that, I can then come over to my menu collection right at my dashboard. So right here, I can come over to set what we call the comment automation. And what this does is I can come over to set up a comment template such that if someone interacts with my Facebook post right there and then, my setup template could set up a response to the response which my visitor to my page has dropped. I can also drop a comment to it. It starts with you coming to give this a template name, so I could call this general response 1, and you give a comment here. Hey, thanks for stopping by. So I could just have something like this. I can go ahead and hit and save, and that becomes my general comment. I can go ahead and drop that in there. I can also come over to say I want to set up a reply template. A reply template gives you the reply that goes to your visitors to your post too that comes on your Facebook. So right here, I can come over and hit and create new template. So my new template right here, all I need to do is select a page which I want to work with. So I could go ahead and look at for any of the pages which I've enabled for automation, which is the bot. I could say I'm working with this. I can of course set my auto reply messages, which I could set this as generic message for all. If I do select this, I could also select filter, which means I have to filter with keywords or key phrases. But let's go ahead with a generic message for all. So on the generic message, I can come over here to state my auto reply campaign. So right here I have it here, general reply. I could just have something like this. And right here on my message, I could of course say, hey, I can use the personalized tags. Thanks for your consign. Right, and there can still go ahead. Of course, you could go ahead, type as much as you want to type. It's a full automated marketing tool that has everything covered from social media marketing, SMS marketing, email marketing, all in one dashboard. That's exactly what Omnipress does for you. So right here, I could come select the message template if I have any, or I could just go ahead to add a template. I can also come over here to say save message and it's success. I have that saved. So right here, I've set up our comment template. I've also set up reply template. I could go over to automation campaign. Now, the automation campaign, this would now allow me to automate the process to see the several campaigns as well as create campaigns which are now on automation. So I can also get to see all automated campaigns. I can see these are real feeds that are happening, which you can get to see. So if you have anyone set up here, you could go ahead and do so. So for any of the posts right here, all you need to do, you can scroll and see any of the, you can come over here, enable your auto reply or enable your auto comment. So automatically it feeds on all your data you have right inside of your portal. So again, we also have the comment automation, which you can also get to see right here. This comment automation is purely for your Instagram, so you can of course set this up and connect your Instagram account to allow you to list all of your Instagram social handles. So once you have that stated, you can also set up automation for your Instagram comments. You can come below here to also see your messenger tools, which you can use right inside of the Omnipress. So with Omnipress, you can of course synchronize your subscribers. You can also synchronize your bot subscribers. So let's say we are looking at for our messenger subscribers. I'm looking at this right here on the selected page. You can see the entire number of subscribers you have. So if you select any page that doesn't have, you can come as well to scan right here and see if you have subscribers right here. We don't have anyone right there. So depending on your number of pages you have, you can go ahead, select them, and you get to know what's best for you. I can also see choose to go back and into my subscriber manager and also get to check my bot subscribers to see how many bots subscribers we've gotten right there. So right here, none is showing. So if you had any, you can of course see and download your results because we've not enabled any bot. But all of this goes to show the potential that comes with the Omnipress. So right here, you can also set up your messenger bot. You have a full robust messenger bot system right inside of here. So you could get to set up your bot reply, set up your persistent menu, and of course set sequence messages. You can also set up postback manager, which helps you to get a postback ID and postback data management. You can also whitelist domains. You can also set up one-time notification postback manager. And you can, of course, set up an email autoresponder all inside of one dashboard. So with your bot settings, once you click on actions, you get to see what's supported. So with this, I could go ahead to set up my bot engagement on our selected page. So I could set my bot reply settings. I could also set up my get started settings. I could also go ahead to set my general settings, action button settings, as well as set my persistent menu. So whichever one you select, if you do select your bot reply settings, you can then come over here, hit an add reply. And your add reply, you can select what you want. Is it text, an image, an audio, video, a file, quick reply, text, or carousel. So whichever one you want to set up, which is a response, which you want to share. If it's a link, you can also go ahead to do so and drop it as a text. So I could go ahead, select that, and typing on display, you can enable this. So while it's typing, it displays that. You could say, hey, or could just add that personalization that goes with it. So once you select that as the first name, okay, here is your here's a link to get access. So whatever you want to promote, you can go ahead and drop link here, right there. So once you're done, you could add as much auto reply you want to add. So in your reply number 2, you could choose to make this a video. If you have a video you want to share, you can go ahead, upload the video there. If you have an audio or an image or just about any file, you could go ahead and add it. If you don't want to add the response, you could turn it off and you hit on submit. This will go ahead to create your first bot reply message which you're expected to send. So okay, let's give a bot a name. We're giving this bot a name, say slim bot. So we're calling the slim bot. So name keywords to get this activated. I could just say slim T. I could just have it there, a slim T. Alright, so we have that in there. So go ahead and hit and submit, and it processes that. So we have a first bot reply set up for this campaign. If you want to set up something else, maybe your get started option, you can go over here and enable it on your get started what you want to display. You can have a welcome message which serves as the icebreaker. If you want to sort of frequently asked questions, you can also go ahead to set this up, and this you can enable it if you want to set up the frequently asked questions, which is like a floating menu which they can select from if you have a menu setup. So this is quite robust. Time will fail me if I go ahead to get into details about all you can do with your use of our Omnipress. But all I can assure you is that this will truly blow your mind, and it will help take your marketing experience on our social media as well as email marketing to a totally new level. If you scroll down further, we also have the broadcasting tool, and the broadcasting tool allows. So with the broadcasting tool, you can go ahead and set up your one-time notification system. You could also go ahead to connect your APIs and send SMS broadcasting campaigns. You can also set up APIs across SMTPs to also send out your email broadcasting campaign. This is quite awesome. So you do all of this inside of the Omnipress dashboard. Still yet on Omnipress dashboard to tell you that Omnipress really got everything covered. You have the e-commerce store, meaning you can start setting up e-com stores right inside of your Facebook Messenger, and you can of course get orders, get payment for such orders. So here's the store which we did earlier. You can go ahead, hit on create store if you want to have several stores created. And if you create a store, you can also come over to set up your checkout settings. On your checkout settings, you're stating your payment options, how you want to process the payment. And you also have option to check out the QRL menu, which is a quick response menu generated, which you can publish and print anywhere with the code. Anybody can access your store wherever it is. So on the fly, you have visitors who can visit your store and see how it looks like. So one of the setup we did, you can of course view it. Once you come to view store, you can also go over to make purchase from their store. So whoever wants to do this gets to access this from his Facebook business. So right there, you can have all of that set up and you have your store running. So something awesome again, it's the social posting that also comes with the Omnipress. On Omnipress, you can of course set out very stunning content which you can set out as multimedia posts, which has to do with your text. You can send link mail, you can send image posts, video posts. You can also do call to action posts. Sorry for that, my boomer Steve is crying out while I'm doing this. Sorry for that distraction. So we have the call to action campaigns which you can set up. We also have the carousel and video posts which you can set up right there. Now coming to cross social account posting, we have social poster which also cuts across your LinkedIn, Twitter, Medium, Reddit. You can set up one campaign and all of this campaign will cut across posting to all of these handles that you've connected. So you can always come like one which was done. I can come over to campaign list and get to see that which was posted. So this was that done on Facebook. So we have a message which was sent out. So we had it posted to a Facebook page. So you can always come over to the Facebook page to see. So here goes the post which was made. So you see all of this covered right inside of Omnipress. And Omnipress does have what's it called, an SEO growth tool, which helps you to compare to websites. You can compare to website and know what your competitor is doing and why your competitor is taking or having edge over your own business online. So all you need to do, drop to a website that does the same thing or that's into the same niche with you, and you can go ahead and search right inside of Omnipress. You'll get to see what your competitor is doing differently. You spy on him or her, and you'll be able to, of course, do the same thing to also scale up just like your competitor is doing. And you could also do the search top and recent media with hashtags and in Instagram. So once you click on it, you can also use this to search just about any hashtag. You could select account if you have account connected, and you could provide a hashtag, and it does provide you. So you can see that this is truly powerful. All of this system and giving you the entire funnel access without you having to do anything, and you're granted access to a robust social media marketing tool along with email marketing and of course mobile marketing. So it is more like an all-in-one marketing tool you may ever need to 10 times your results with digital marketing that I'm giving to you if you do take action to get on my speech deal. And this is very powerful because when it comes to the launch of Omnipress come December, this of course will be going for nothing less than $47 for an entry fee for just the FE. So think about how much you'll be spending for you to get an FE, and of course my OTU1, OTU2, or OTU3 depending on how we funnel the value. But right here you have the opportunity which is limited to just the first 49 persons, and right from experience, once we open the cart, which will be happening in a few hours when you are watching this video, we get those spots fully exhausted. So you have the first hour to act upon it to be able to secure yourself the spot to have access to Omnipress. So back to our speech deal. Let me quickly show you speech deal in action and why I really see speech deal as a unique tool and first ever with the unique angle with which they came in, which is an AI setup. Right here, I'm on Speech Deal dashboard. On Speech Deal dashboard, let's get over to get a project done. There's several projects which has been done, which really shows how stable Speech Deal is, meaning you can use it in just about any product. Now, if we come over to Speech Deal, we can come over to text to speech right there. And once you get over there on your dashboard, you have an option to say Add New. It's coming up side